What up, people? It's Nickopz here. So, about a month ago, if you go check my past videos, I had to explain to people why Sub-Zero wasn't broken. Because everybody thought he was broken. Now I'm making a video, and I have to explain why he's good. It's kind of funny how opinions switch so quick. Everybody was thinking this character is just, S tier. Well, I won't say S tier. People were thinking this character was top 5, busted, overpowered. And I'm like, no, he's the pinnacle of balance. But people didn't realize that. So now, after they realize his flaws, they think he's trash. No, this is what being a balanced character is. People don't realize that. Anyways, let's get into the video. Now, a lot of people out there think Sub-Zero is B tier now because a specific person, y'all know who he is. And if you don't know, somebody in the comment section will tell you. That specific person always has very out of their opinions for tier lists, but most of the community doesn't realize that because they are either new to the game or, haven't heard this person's other tier list where they were putting like Robin as top 10 from Injustice 2. This specific person, if you don't know who he is, his tier lists are kind of out of there. Not throwing any shade, it's just his opinions are known to be out of there by more, how can I put it? People who have been around longer know his opinions are like sometimes out of there. Anyways, let's get into Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is the pinnacle of balance. I think this character is the most perfect design character in this game. And you can quote me on that. I'm not taking that back whatsoever. This character, they did such a good job on him. Like, if more characters were designed like Sub-Zero, this game would be in a good spot. Let me explain why I think Sub-Zero is perfect. Sub-Zero has everything that you need. Everything. Except one thing, and that's an oppressive mid. If Sub-Zero had an oppressive mid, he would be overtuned, but he really doesn't. This is the most oppressive mid he has, and he doesn't get a combo off of it. So, let me explain what Sub-Zero has. Low. Overhead. Oh, wait. Damage. Counters on it. Plus frames. Decent mid with that right there. At certain ranges, he can still get a combo off of it. And broken jump in. Sub-Zero has always had a broken jump in. I don't know why. This character has a few things, as you can see in his few strings, but all of these things he can win with. Oh. Vortex. And you can do it this way too. This character has so much, but he's not broken. He really isn't, because you can beat Sub-Zero. Anybody who has played this game for a while know that you can. And a lot of people don't think he's that good because they say the one thing, oh, his overheads can be fuzzy. You can fuzzy these overheads. He can stagger his 50-50s. I'm gonna make a video on staggers. I don't know if I'm gonna make it before this or after, but I'm gonna make a full tutorial on that. But people don't realize if you're trying to fuzzy, and what fuzzy basically means, if you don't know, is react to somebody's 50-50s based on the speed. If you're trying to fuzzy his 50-50s, he's gonna grab you all day. So, and they're not even that far apart. I mean, they're far apart enough for you to react to them if you are completely ready for it. But if the Sub-Zero player knows that you're ready to react, he can just grab you. And he has a grab loop. All this stuff he has. And people really thinking this character is not good just because, oh, you can react to his 50-50. even if you can, you're just gonna get grabbed. And in the other variation, Thin Ice, let me show you real quick. In case you didn't know this, high lows, moves that are specifically high, then low, not mid then low. High lows break fuzzy guards. So, and double lows break fuzzy guards. So in this variation, he can break your fuzzy guard just by going double low. Now, it's risky, but you can do it. So in this variation, he gets an overhead, a low, and if he thinks you're gonna react, he can double low and break your fuzzy. I do not remember that sliding. But yeah, he can do that in this one. And then this one is also very good too because it's just a different archetype. This one just takes his counter zoning to a next level because he can get in with the slide. Well, the other one is still better for counter zoning, but this one is more consistent because all the options don't cost meter. So you get this and then this right here too. So you kind of counter zone in a more reliable way. You don't have to spend meter a lot. But both of his variations are just good. So if you are playing with somebody more up close or somebody who wants to go for like a lot of projectiles in a row, you play the other one. But if you're playing with somebody you want to keep in check more, or they take to the, or you can use this like to fake jump ins too. Like it's just so good. But if you're playing with somebody who wants to stick to the air a little bit more and have like different type of zoning, you play this one. And this one is very decent too. The other one is better in my opinion, but you can definitely play this one too in certain matchups. I edited this one part out because I realized I was wrong in this situation. I went back and checked. I was gonna say Sub-Zero can get, combos off a slide in the corner, but it's not really consistent. It seems like it's off of one string. The main point of this video is just for me to explain how this character is complete. He can fight you at almost any range without being too oppressive. Let me give you an example. He can fight you from right here because he has a 6-frame poke, but he doesn't have a really oppressive mid. He can fight you right here, like right here, because he has this high, but it's not a mid, so it's not too oppressive. Thing I keep saying is no oppressive mids. People don't realize how much that would have changed him if he got an oppressive mid. It really would have. If this, like launched differently and he can get a full combo off of that, like if he could do this right here in the ice ball, that would completely change his archetype. He would be overtuned. So not too oppressive from right here, but he can fight you because he has a 6-frame. Not too oppressive from right here. He has a high, that's not a mid. And from full screen, he's not too oppressive because he has to spin a bar. Just perfectly designed. And whoever was in charge of designing this character, you did an amazing job. Why couldn't they have you design Sonya too? This character is just done so well. And this is one of the characters in the game that I respect. And if I lose to Sub-Zero, I'm not irritated because I know that this character is just not broken, or the character isn't trash either. That's besides the point though, but people think the character is trash as well, which I don't understand. I really don't. It's just good. A good, solid character to pick up. If you want somebody who does a little bit of everything, that's just fine. And he's a character that, since people have this stigma behind him where they think he's not that good, the community is going to get him buffed. Well, I don't know how NRS is going about patches by now, right now, but if the community gets him buffed, people are going to see that they're going to wish they didn't do that. His character is good. And people who think he's not that good, I really just don't understand where they're coming from, because his character has everything you need to win without being too oppressive. But anyways, that's my video on Sub-Zero. That's how I feel about him. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and Nickopz out.